Hi everybody, my name is Joe DiMaggio. I'm with JDRF. This is Deb Pishoda. She's our head volunteer for registration. Together we're going to show you how to register someone at the Gala using the Greater Giving Terminal and the BidPal hybrid coverage system. In the email I'm going to send out with this video link, I've also included some instructions for you to follow along while you're watching this video, okay?
Registration can be a little bit daunting at first, but once you understand the systems in use, it's really quite easy. The most important thing about registration is to ensure the guest experience is a positive one. Be sure to smile and thank each guest for attending.
Each registration volunteer will work with a runner. One of you is seated, and the other will be standing behind the seated person next to the bid crates. When a guest walks up to your table, greet them and ask them for their last name. I'm Joe DiMaggio. In front of you there will be a report with the bidder by last name. Find the guest in front of you in that report and highlight their name to indicate that they have arrived and they're registered. On the document there will be a 3-digit bidder number. Tell the runner behind you what that bidder number is so they can retrieve it from the crate. So I'm bidder number 99. I'm going to go look for number 99 in here. There will be many different numbers in here, but they should all be organized. And you can see here, bidder number 99. Okay.
While the runner is retrieving those documents, you can process the guest's payment to help them save time waiting in line. Ask them, what credit card would you like to put on file for your purchases tonight?
Yep.
Guests are not required to put a credit card on file, but encourage them, letting them know that this will save them time at the end of the evening before they leave. No charges will be assessed if the guest does not win any bids. Guests also have the option of putting a check on file instead of a credit card or paying directly at the end of the evening. So I'm going to swipe their credit card through the machine, and it's asked me for their bidder number. So I'm going to enter 99 and hit the green enter key, and then it asks me to verify it. So I hit 99 again and the green enter key, and it's going to print out their copy, which they need to sign, and then it's going to ask you if you want to print another copy. Just hit yes.
Okay, and while she's processing their payment, I'm going to come back over with their bid card and what we call the guest registration form. This is a form with all the guests' personal information, address, email, phone number, that they need to verify and fill out if there's anything missing. So the guests will now have their payment processed. They'll have the registration information signed and verified, and then at that time we're going to give them their bid card. This is used during the live auction portion of the evening. And you also want to point out to the guests that their name and table number is also located here for reference later on. You may also notice that certain guests will have a VIP backstage pass. It's very important that they put that on at the registration table so that way they are allowed access to all the important areas they'll need to go to. All right, pause it.
Once the guest has verified or updated the form and signed it, you can staple the printed slip from the Greater Giving Terminal to the guest registration form. Keep this in a pile as they will be collected intermittently by a bank runner.
Now once the guest's payment has been processed and we have all of their correct information, it's time to get them ready to bid. Ask the guests to take out their smartphone and open a browser window and direct them to the friendly URL www.bidpal.net/JDRFCTMA. This is JDRF's private bidding website through BidPal. Once there, the site will request the guests enter their bidder number. If all of the guest registration information was sent to JDRF before the event, they'll simply be asked to verify their name, and then they're ready to start bidding. However, as you can see, if they did not send their information ahead of time, the site will require the guests to enter their name, phone number, and email address. Deb will now show you how that goes.
Okay, so I'm going to enter his last name. Hit next. Okay, it says Joe DiMaggio. Yep, that's who we're looking for.
So you would just hit, click on my name. Did you click on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then that's the final loading screen right there. That's how you know the guest is ready to start bidding. Okay. So now we're going to try to register somebody using BidPal who has not sent us their information ahead of time. So we're going to start by entering their bidder number of 100. And you can see that the system doesn't recognize them. So we'll enter their last name. And now their first name. And then it'll ask for 2 more pieces of information, their email address and phone number. And now you can see that the guest has been logged in successfully.
Now, some guests may prefer to have their spouse or date be able to use their own smartphone. The bidding process is the same for them as well. As long as they have the same bidder number, they can both bid using their own phones. However, some guests may not have brought a smartphone or may not wish to use it for other reasons. While there are charging stations available for guests with low battery life remaining, we can loan guests a BidPal device specifically used for bidding alone. We have a limited number of these devices, and the guests must return them before the end of the night. If a guest requests one of these devices, the runner volunteer will retrieve this from the BidPal associates located behind registration. It's very important that the guest does not leave registration before they have signed in. Make sure you see the Welcome to BidPal screen on the guest's phone before they head upstairs. Once you have ensured that the guest has been successfully logged into BidPal, the only thing left is to provide them with a parking validation pass and wish them good luck.
Some guests may require additional troubleshooting for a variety of reasons, as listed in the information sheet that I provided to you. We're not going to cover those in this video today, but rather we'll take care of that at the training session at the Gala. Please be sure to be in place on time so that you can learn how to deal with all of these different scenarios. I hope this video has helped you and helped you feel ready to register some guests this weekend. We can't wait to have you join us on Saturday night. Thanks again for watching.